Hello, everybody. Welcome to Heart to Heart. I'm your host, J.R. Puma. And let's start this first podcast episode with, I don't really know. Let me think real quick. I should have had a script for this. You know what? I'm going to throw a little bit of Shut Up Puma into here because literally the two shows are mixed. You guys thought they were going to be two separate shows? No, they're literally in one. Maybe I'll separate them. Let me know in the comments. I literally don't know. So right now, two shows are at the same time. So get used to seeing Heart to Heart and Shut Up Puma on the same day. And so we're going to start off with a little bit of Shut Up Puma, and then we're going to go into Heart to Heart. So let's start. Alright, so my first joke is myself. I mean, you guys literally came here today to hear me talk. So you guys are the jokes, technically, not me. Okay, that's a bad joke. I know it's a bad joke, so don't laugh at me. So how do I name some of the greatest comedians of all time? Pete Davidson, pretty good, pretty bad. Pretty good, pretty bad, mixed bag. Kevin Hart, pretty good. The rat that lives in my hall, pretty good, pretty good. Anybody else? Those are all some comedians that are better than me. You know another thing? I don't think that being woke is gonna matter sooner rather than later. Wanna know why? Because literally, that's gonna take over the world. I hope you guys are getting ready to see Iron Woman or Tinker Frank. Literally, I was watching a TV show the other day, and then a commercial came on. It was like a dude dressed as Tinkerbell. What the heck? Who wanted to watch this? This is kind of stupid. I know I'm probably going to get canceled for this, but wokeness is dumb. We should stop being woke. And I know people are just going to be like, Puma, what's it going to matter to you? I don't know, and I don't give two craps. Because in 20 years, or like 50 years, that's going to take over the whole freaking world. And you know what's going to happen? Nothing. We're all going to be like, oh, gay people are good, straight people are bad, yeah, girls are better than boys. We're all going to be like that in 20 years. So, why are we worrying about wokeness right now when it's not going to freaking matter like 20 years from now? Well, I guess we just slipped it at Heart to Heart. Dang it. Well, that's what I told you when the two shows are mixed. I should separate. Yeah, I don't care what your opinion is. Comment below. I'm keeping them separate. So, we're going to keep this off with Heart to Heart, and let's see how this goes. Alright, another subject I think could get me canceled is Club of the Lion sucks. I'm kidding with the thing that will get me canceled, but I'm speaking facts right here. He let me on his podcast, The Crumbling Truth, and that podcast ain't doing too well for him. It ain't doing too well. I mean, my PumaCon episode ain't doing too well for me, but hey, what am I gonna say? Whoop-de-doo, I mean, you gonna throw me a bone or something? No, I'm not gonna throw myself a bone. I barely get thrown a bone home when it comes to YouTube. Like, I got my first 1,000 viewed video because I used a cool sound. And do you know how many times my friend gets 1,000 views? Pretty freaking a lot. So, here's a quick question. Remember when you guys said that the Puma was copying me? Why did you guys think that? Because she was not copying me. I said that on Crime of the Lions podcast. I'll say that on my podcast. Nobody is copying nobody. Understand that. I know you guys were just trying to defend me and all, but nobody was copying anybody. And the whole unsubscribe thing, that was crazy. Don't ever do that again, guys. That was nuts. And another thing I think is nuts nowadays is how many people will just subscribe to one person. Like, for example, Brent Rivera. He was popular on what do I call this? Streaming service? Nope. Content. We're gonna call it. Dang it. Popular on one app, and now he's popular on other apps. And the one app that he was popular on was Vine. Here's the thing about Vine. Vine sucks. Did suck. Now it's out of order, I think. I don't know. I don't really know. I never used Vine. But all I know is he was popular on Vine, but now he's not popular. And now he's popular here. But the thing is, people grow and people change. Why did people subscribe to Bent Rivera? And why aren't people unsubscribing? Do you guys really like his videos? Do you guys say he hate his videos? So I think I caught you guys red-handed. If you guys really hate his videos, then do what you did to James Charles in 2018. Unsubscribe. Because when what happens then, you lose your money. Cha-ching. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm just a small YouTuber with a small podcast right now. Alright, on to the next subject. Next subject we should talk about is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Okay, I was gonna make a video about this, but on the day I was gonna go, but I didn't get to. I didn't want to, because everybody in the comments was gonna be like, Rocket died or Drax died, even though I know now neither of them died. And can I just say on record right now, I freaking love Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's a god tier Marvel movie. Marvel needs to keep making movies like this. However, not enough people are talking about one scene in particular. That one scene is the ending where the High Evolutionary dies. If you've seen the movie, you already know what I'm talking about. Gamora rips off the High Evolutionary's mask because Rocket's was clawed up his face, and we see his entire face. I can't show a picture because I don't want to spook myself. Look it up yourself, you delinquents. But it was terrifying to see in the theaters. A little kid next to me, who I sit next to in the theater, was crying. I mean, whoop-de-doo. What's it matter for a kid crying when they go see a Marvel movie? I mean, I don't really care. But the film should have been rated R. That and the F-bomb. I mean, the F-bomb was pretty darn funny. Not gonna lie, the F-bomb was pretty freaking funny. That was hilarious. And the Howard the Duck sequence, can we talk about that? But yeah, that's really thrown off me and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I can't even look it up on YouTube. If I did, I think I'd die from seeing the High Evolutionary's face. And if I see any of you who putting links in the comments down below, I swear I will disable the comments and I will report your YouTube channel. Screw you. Okay. We go held for 15 minutes, and I think we are at 7 minutes right now. Yeah, we are. Okay, another topic I want to talk about is Rick and Morty being canceled. I'm just kidding, it's not. It's going to go on until season 10. Okay, if you guys don't know what Rick and Morty is, what is wrong with you? Who doesn't know what Rick and Morty is? Rick and Morty is a god tier show. I mean, it was back in the 2010s. But it's still very, very good. Rick and Morty is one of the best adult animated shows of all time. Next to Family Guy, and Simpsons, and South Park. Why is it so good? I hear you ask? Because of the comedy. The comedy in Rick and Morty can be loved by literally anybody, including kids. Okay, sorry for that, guys. Technical difficulties. I do not know what happened right there. But we're back, and what I was about to say is kids wouldn't understand the humor in Rick and Morty, so that's why they wouldn't like it. Okay, guys, we're coming close on time, so I'm going to say one more topic, and then we'll say goodbye. That rhymed. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Okay, our final topic is going to be too loud. The final topic is going to be the Mario Bros. Movie. That movie, spectacular. I'm just kidding. The final topic is going to be 100 subs. Can we please get me to 100 subs by the end of the year? If I can't, I'm going to be really mad and I will terminate my channel. I'm just kidding. I will soon crumble the line. I'm just kidding. But if I don't get to 100 subs, we're going to have some problems. So get me to 100 subs. Pretty please. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for today's podcast. So if you like it, please hit that like, subscribe, and turn on notification bells for my next podcast. All right, see you guys. Deuces.